Oh my god, they're not breathing! Does anyone know CPR?
Red alert! What you are hearing now is not a test, not a test. You are now tuned into LA On Lock Radio, bringing you all the newest and exclusive underground music from Los Angeles to any other city around it. Let's go! Hosted by
Steve DeMar.
Log in now.
On the track, man. I do mean my brother. It's a brother day, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got two special guests that are in here that are making music together. Great artists, man. Great rappers who are brothers. So I think that's really awesome, man. When you go into a venture as a family, you see who really has your back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit goes sour. You have these other rappers that, you know, have beef with their brothers, but, you know what I mean? Their lessons is to teach the younger artists that are brothers coming into this game that, hey, no matter what happens in life, you got to stick together. Whether money falls apart, whether y'all get more money, each of y'all, singly, or if y'all get money together, man, brotherhood is always first. Y'all were brothers before. If you guys were ever broke, you guys were brothers then. You know, so whenever you guys get rich, you guys are going to be brothers then too. You know?
True.
So to keep it going, man, I don't want to take anything from bro, but you know, we lost a legend in hip hop, and I'm not gonna say his name because I just don't want to take any of his. I don't want to use his name for any glory, but just know that we love you, bro, and thank you for everything that you know what I'm saying, you brought to hip hop. You know what I'm saying, Rough Riders for life.
That's an icon for real.
Big ass icon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta let them know who it is, though. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all let them know, man. I'm getting mad at people using his name for fucking clout, bro. But y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is,
But rest
man.
in power, DMX.
We the media.
Rest in power. Rest in power to him, man, for real.
That shit was like crazy waking up.
Unexpected, though.
No cap.
Like, unexpected.
You know, most of the time, shit like that when it comes to overdosing, it's always unexpected, and that's the unfortunate part. It's expected in a way where you know if you do it too much, it'll happen. But sometimes people are in their zone and they don't really notice it, and, you know. So it is unexpected. But you know, right now we're gonna continue the positivity. We're gonna continue to be peaceful and happy and enjoy life that we're living right now. Again, it's your boy Steve DeMar, and I'm happy to be here with the Almighty Bros, man. What's good? We got Ball Almighty right here to my left.
No cap, you hear me? Ball Almighty, yes sir.
We got Guapo Almighty right here. Almighty Guapo to my right, or in front of me, I guess I should say.
2Almighty, you hear me?
2Almighty fam.
So, you know, we're gonna get this interview started. Now that they know you guys by name, you know, let them know what you guys do.
You know, we artists.
We artists.
Raps.
For sure. We're very versatile. We from LA, you know, up and coming. And like, you know, we come in, we want everybody to know when we come in the game, man, we coming in, shaking it up for real.
Trying to do our thing.
For real.
Yeah. So, when you guys say you're artists, is that to separate from the fact that you don't want just people to call y'all rappers? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Cause like I feel like you want to go explain it.
Yeah, low key, cause it's like we can do both really.
Which is what, rap and sing?
Rap and sing.
Oh, nice.
So it's like
nice. All right.
It's like, for me, so it's like it's self-explanatory. Like it's like people. I feel like when people just call you a rapper or just call you a singer, they boxing you in if you know how to do
we just
everything.
Like
you know,
good music,
and we make good music. You feel me?
No, I totally agree with you. That's why 3 would tell you, man. I always call myself a recording artist. You know what I'm saying? I never label myself as just a rapper. If I do, I make sure I put all, you know, rapper, singer, songwriter. I do everything. Let people know what I do for everything, because most people like, and I learned this from Kid Cudi, and I'll always bring this up to people that are versatile artists. Kid Cudi was never a rapper. You know, he came in this game, we just assumed he was a rapper, you know, because he got signed to Kanye, and he, you know what I'm saying? But if you listen to Day and Night was sort of like an experimental singing type of, you know, melodic type of flow, I guess you can say. It wasn't just rap. So I heard in an interview that he did where he was like, you know, people started labeling me a rapper, and I had to let them know I'm not a rapper. I'm a recording artist. You know what I'm saying? So that when people hear me sing, they don't think, oh, he's just switching sides or he's some, you know, like Post Malone, for example. You hear him as a rapper, but then you started hearing, when he started singing and shit, you start hearing people say, oh, well, he switched up on now he's singing.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
you
know, another person that was always a recording artist, bro, was Drake.
I was just
You know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
that.
Drake
one
labeled
of the
himself
biggest.
as a recording artist. He never said I'm just a rapper. You know.
No,
I don't even know if Drake ever said he was a rapper. You know.
But
Drake
he just came out of nowhere and went crazy with doing both though.
But do you see how it blows our mind when we see that shit? When we, how many other people are sitting down somewhere thinking the same shit? You know, they're like, "Damn, man, he's not a rapper. He's not. I mean, he's not just a rapper. You know."
But I feel like now it's like everybody doing that shit.
Yeah, a lot of people
A
doing
lot
it
of people
nowadays.
like switching him up.
Yeah,
Trying to go.
cause you can go from like from like newer artists now, like Lil Durk or Lil Baby and stuff that's trying to do it now. That's really like rapping to Lil TJ and so, you know, etc. That's going on, that's doing it, and you know, switching it right over to melodic to like melody and singing from like, you know, to straight back to rapping, you know, or like, you know what they do. You know, it's like, so I feel like right now that's like
It really.
if you get in your bag, man, get in your bag.
Get in your bag,
you
you
feel me?
know,
Like,
make
if you-
good music.
If you
If
make
it's
good music,
good, you
man,
know when
do
it's
it,
good.
man. On my soul. So that's how I feel.
No, and I definitely think that helps a lot because these newer artists, or not even artists, these newer listeners, they don't know hip hop like that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't. They're probably thinking rap, or I'm saying not hip hop. Hip hop is a whole culture. I mean like rap. They don't know rap like that.
Yeah.
So they're probably thinking a person like Rod Wave is rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's why I feel like it's good to separate it. So, you know, when you hear recording artists, then they go and Google, what does recording artist mean? And then it'll say all heaps of things. You know, this person does this. So, you know,
Like you saying, you feel like people like, you feel like not do it, but you feel like it should still be like.
I'm just saying Rod Wave and Post Malone are not rap anymore.
Yeah.
But
That's
these
not rap.
younger listeners are probably thinking that they're rappers.
They
or
rappers.
something, you know.
Yeah, that's not. It's a melodic rap. You feel me? It's not real rapping. Like it's not like, you know, traditional
I
rap.
still
like
think it's
everybody
R&B, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you ask me whether
I
it matters
feel
or
like-
not, I put Jacquees and Rod Wave in the same category.
For real?
They're both R&B. Whether R&B doesn't necessarily only mean you're rapping about. I mean, you're singing about. Look, I'm saying the genre as far as R&B because Rod Wave is not rapping, bro. He's singing. That's
Well,
he
he
got a
got
couple beats.
Well, he got a couple of songs that he like kind
Now he got a
of
couple
like
songs.
he
Chris
kinda
Brown.
like.
So does Chris Brown. But Chris
It's
Brown
but-
is not a rapper.
Chris Brown is
But he don't Chris Brown, he doesn't claim himself as a rapper. He addresses himself as a singer. You feel me?
Oh, Rod Wave claims himself as a rapper?
Rod Wave,
I think he's just an artist.
I never heard him actually even say
Yeah,
he was a
me
rapper.
neither.
I heard Chris Brown say he's a singer. I never heard him never
I
say
feel like, bro,
say he was a rapper to me. You feel me? But
I don't know.
But that's what's the important part of labeling.
Yeah,
recording
that
artists,
is
so
weird.
that we can.
That's weird. You think
so we
that?
can differentiate the things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the wrong. If Rod Wave considers himself a recording artist, then shit, by all means he can rap, do whatever he wants. I just thought he was like an R&B singer because, and R&B doesn't necessarily have to be about sadness or love. You know what I'm saying? There's some R&B songs that are about motivating shit or struggles and stuff like stuff like that.
you is right. You right.
But you know, I mean, we can even take it back to even
I hear
Nate
you,
Dogg.
but
Nate Dogg
R&B
is
now. I feel
Nate
like
Dogg
it's
is
more hip
R&B,
hop,
bro.
It's
Nate
more
Dogg is
hip
like
hop.
fuck R&B. You know what I'm saying?
But that was like he was
Nate
like the
Dogg
more,
was
he
on
was more like the pioneer of like
What it is right now.
what it is for like
Definitely,
Kaylin and how it's like
Everybody.
rap or it must
Blast.
It's like
Like,
hip hop, bro.
oh,
It's
yeah,
hip-hop,
but it's
bro.
not like
That's it, hip hop.
it's more like it's hip hop R&B. If
Yeah.
you want to just
No,
read
hip hop
like
is a
that.
culture. So hip hop that is definitely in the
It's the
lines
cul-
of hip hop. It's just, would you consider it rap or would
Would I
you consider
consider
R&B?
Okay, would I consider Nate Dogg rapping?
Nah, Nate Dogg was
Nah,
not.
he wasn't rapping.
Ain't none of,
Right?
Well,
But
already
you
not
consider
rapping
him as
either.
R&B though, right? Because he's singing. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
You
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, it's
Yeah.
different.
They
It's like a different lane.
Well, G-Funk is their thing. So
Because
G-Funk was their sound.
When
so
I think
guess-
of R&B, I think like what Genuine, Tank, niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That shit was hilarious.
they don't think Rod Wave.
Yeah, nigga don't think
Dirt.
Rod Wave because he more like because it's like I'm telling you, it's cadence wise too. It got to deal with cadence.
It do gotta deal with cadence because singers cadence, most of the
Rod
cadence
Wave
in
be
their
singing
songs.
though.
And you know he be singing and be slow in some songs, but then he'll speed it up and go crazy. You feel me? He'll go crazy, like what most singers really can't really do. You feel me? And I feel like that's when it's like, okay, he's not just a singer.
Okay.
You feel me? When he can do stuff like that, like really switch up his cadence to where it's like boom, 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 like it's a rapper cadence,
like
back to a singing, back to a rapping within the whole 3 minutes of his song.
So, what would you name that genre? What would y'all think Rod Wave would be? Is there even a genre for that?
Man,
could that be considered experimental?
I don't know because
I feel
if that's the case, a lot of people nowadays is doing that. So that's you got to make that into a whole new. If you talking like that, you got to make it to a whole new genre. And I don't. And to be honest, I don't know. Like when we do that.
Here and there, that's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you. Go.
No, I'm just saying that's what we do. We do that here and there. So it's like, is it a league? I don't know.
So then I put some pressure on you guys. When you guys sing, or whichever one of you that sings, what category would you put yourself in when you're doing that?
When I'm singing.
When you're singing, would you want to be? Do you sing about like shit like Rod Wave does? You know, struggles, life, or not that R&B doesn't sing about life either, but or are you more on the R&B type of side?
Me, when I do my singing, I do it. I can do it both, like all. I can bounce off from speaking from life and struggle and pain music, and like realism music from going to like R&B to seduce females, you feel me? Heartbroken. I can go from how my writing process is. I write from however I'm feeling in my mood at the time. You feel me?
Going off emotions.
Go off emotions. Sometimes like for sure how I'm feeling, emotions, and then like it do play
whatever the beat is.
Yeah, it do play key and everything. It play key and everything because it's like you know.
What would you consider that though?
I wouldn't
I'm saying that's like.
That's what's tricky about it, you know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
music. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like it's like.
Would y'all say y'all inspired by Rod Wave?
You can be honest, man. We're not gonna sit here and rub it in your face.
No cap. We definitely fuck with Rod. Yeah, I'm a fan of Rod Wave. I'll definitely fuck with Rod Wave.
I definitely fuck with him.
Okay.
But as far as inspired, I would say like I can say I can say like just as in like just young getting it type shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because I hear it in the music. That's why.
Yeah,
like,
he inspired. He as in that way, but like you feel me, like in like the as a young black male from where I don't know what his full thing, but I can tell it's almost damn near got to be like us. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like he damn. You feel me? It's like almost the same. You feel me? Hey, we taking the same path, so I can say he is inspiring. The way his work ethic is too, because he always going crazy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, like you need to grow up to like you feel me. Some like inspire me to really go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna cap. It's cliche, but it was my bro.
Yeah.
It's cliche, but it was my bro.
Cliche, man. Inspiration comes from people that you. I'm speaking my opinion. Inspiration comes from people that you looked up to that been through shit and you see them come out of that. You know what I mean? Okay. And to be strong and when you see them come out of that, they're stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? So that I love that answer and I could totally see that. You know what I mean? Why you would be inspired by your brother, because that's your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only person that ever. If you got in a fight, you know, aside from your homies, that's the dude that was backing you up, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
No
cap. Yeah, so I don't think that's cliche at all.
No,
you know what I mean? I think that's like better than what I think is cliche, and I'm not trying to insult any rappers that have said that, or even I'm gonna interview and might say that in another interview. I think it's cliche when people are like, oh, you know, this rapper inspired me, or this rapper is, you know, especially if it's like a new rapper. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, bro, like, this new guy inspired you? But you know how long hip hop's been around?
No, but that's how it
is. This is the one that is.
It's just like when you see your peers, like when you see people like your age and like the same.
True. That's
it's like it make it like, hold on, I can do that. Like you feel me? Like I can do the same shit.
Yeah, on my soul.
And that make it go like that too.
Nowadays the generational thing is like they.
Cause we for sure like you can always look back.
You can always look back. You feel me?
Of course.
You can always look back.
Everything's like, on YouTube, bro.
Sometimes it's like it's cool to see a young,
but You feel
your
me?
peer doing it, then it's like.
But what people don't understand, most of these artists, Kurtis Blow was in his 20s, bro, when he blew up. The Fat Boys, they were in the 80s. They were 16, bro. You know what I mean? Run DMC, I think Run was like 19, and DMC was 22. So I'm saying, like, there's it's always been like that, bro. You know, no offense to these younger. I get what you're saying. Nobody is 18 or 17 or 16 right now looking at 80s music. You know, rap. But I'm just saying, like, that shit. If people do their homework, if these artists really do their homework, you don't need a person like NBA Youngboy or Trippie Redd to tell you that, you know, you can be a youngster and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's artists that's been MC Light was super young when she came out. Queen Latifah was 17, bro. You know, so it's just like
when you saying it like that, yeah, for sure.
You know, it's always been there. But I get it. Some people don't listen to shit like that until when they hear on the radio.
Yeah. Unless, you know, like our mom used to play oldies all the time. So
Perfect.
Off that,
so speak on that. What I was gonna get, that's part of the question I was gonna ask. What music did influence you guys growing up? You know, what were you listening to?
We was listening to everything.
Everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
when we say everything.
Yeah, if we say it,
if it was good, it's a good song.
Well, everybody has to answer everything, but I'm sure your new fans and the LA Unlocked listeners, they want to know examples, bro. Like who were you listening to?
All right, from like listen, all right, we can go way back, like
Betty Wright to Temptations,
to the Muggles, the stuff like that.
I love it.
We can
OJ,
all that because like our whole like our family like musically inclined. Like our granddad, we used to live with our granddad. So
all the oldies, Jersey Boys,
all these Jersey Boys,
shout out to Jersey Boys,
everything
like that,
everything like all that stuff. Like
then you know, growing up,
you know,
just
my
listening.
Mom, you know, she playing all her.
She was playing everything, every day,
everything from rap to.
It's a different generation.
It's a generation.
Too short, bro.
Too
No way from Temptations to Too Short.
It's like.
Man, it's like
even go to like country Rascal Flats, like shit like that. You know, shit like that.
We listen to all type of genres.
Listen to everything.
For real.
So all right. So you guys broke down the R&B aspect of everything, and I love that. So aside from Too Short, what other rappers did y'all grow up on? Like what hip hop artists did y'all enjoy listening?
50 Cent for sure, going crazy. Wayne.
Hey, that Massacre. What's that album he had? Something Massacre.
Wayne for sure.
By 50 Cent. That shit was hard, bro.
50 Cent.
The Massacre.
It was it just the Massacre? I thought it was something Massacre.
Hey, 50 Cent used to go crazy.
Yeah. Biggity, clank, biggity. That was my shit.
Cap.
So continue, my bad, you guys.
No cap. That shit used to go crazy.
Love from
Who else?
So we got 50 Cent.
Wayne.
Just from all rapping like from even Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah,
it's all bouncing.
Yeah, like we just bouncing. Like everybody listening, all type of people.
Shout out
Ice Cube,
all
like
type of
Snoop, like all type of movement.
It's like cause like we
Heavy
we from LA, so we
Pump,
got the LA
we got the
LA artists on lock like Sugar Free.
Yeah, we for sure. East Siders,
man, crazy like
all type of
shit.
Everywhere, everywhere, like with the DJ Quick, everybody.
We can go on like man. Yo, you ain't twins. You go.
No cap, they go down south.
Go down south. Outkast.
Outkast type shit like niggas.
So you guys are fairly new to the rap game. About 3 told me that like 9 weeks ago was your first post. Yeah, so you guys are new to it now, but while you guys were listening to hip hop and rap and stuff like that at those days, was there any kind of inspiration to or motivation to do this? At that age, or whatever age you guys were at the time. I don't know how old you guys are now, but you're fairly young. So, you know, when you were younger, 14, 15, stuff like that.
I ain't gonna cap. Like the what made me start rapping and shit. Fucking with my brother, he was already recording this, and my other brother, he was already.
Wow, there's 3 of y'all.
Nah,
it's like
we ain't got the same parents and shit, but that's my brother. You feel
I
me?
got you.
But yeah, like. He was already rapping when we was in high school, and you know what I mean, like one day we just went to the studio and I just hopped on one of his shit, like it's like fuck it, nigga started from there, just started like you feel me, like
I was like
I was like 16,
So would you say how he inspired you?
Yeah,
He inspired you.
Just him going in.
Wow.
I'm like, fuck,
It's
I'm
just
gonna
like
it was just like on some. We was already niggas always love music, but when I see him doing it, I'm like, fuck it, let me try to. And you start getting
for me like
start coming.
For me, I ain't gonna cap. Me younger, I wasn't even thinking about being an artist like that a lot. I was thinking I was playing football, you know, I was playing basketball. I was doing all type of
athletes.
I was doing all type of stuff. But it like
I feel like it was too late.
Music was always there though. You feel me? Music was always there, like as I told you, like you feel me?
Always love
Also,
love
like
music.
there was somewhere to record, or what do you mean?
Nah, as in, like we just listening.
We listening to
we grew up
music.
in church.
We grew up in church and everything too, for sure. So it's like we always been musically inclined. They always have to be around it. Like we even play instruments.
Yeah, we was playing instruments.
Yeah,
for the
learn how to
church.
play piano, drums, all type of shit. You feel me?
That's awesome. That's dope that church was part of everything, and that you guys learned. Because a lot of us, me, myself, you know, we grew up in that church and music environment. That's why we played the drums, instruments like that. But I learned as I got older, this industry ain't that religious. You know what I'm saying? So everything that y'all learned from church and growing up like that, what do you think that will continue on in your life while you're in this industry, or do you think religion slipped away a little bit?
Man, of course, man. Hey, listen, I believe in. I got one God that I serve, man.
For sure, it's for sure gonna carry on.
It's embedded in me. It's embedded in us, man. It gotta carry on. You feel me? That's how I feel. It's gonna for sure be there, you know. And it's not. We going in, and we understand.
Yeah,
what this industry
we
come
know
with, you know. But
we just gotta stay true to ourselves.
We give out what Polo say. What Polo say? I'm giving my hand to God. I'm going as far as you take me. As far as he take me. You know.
And look how far he's coming. You know what I'm saying? So I truly, honestly believe that a lot of that has, whether a person believes it or not, I truly believe a lot of that has to do with God. Okay. You know what I mean? Whether you glorify Him, which is awesome, in a gospel way, or you just glorify Him in your own way, where you're still, you know, they're still living that lifestyle, but you're letting Him know, hey, you know what? I'm still happy and grateful because of you. I know I'm smoking, drinking, and shit like that, but God, you know, I still love you, and I appreciate. That's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I know none of us are perfect, but we can still try to be. But still, not a lot of people.
Yeah. Everybody falls short.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody falls short.
You know, so it's dope that you guys are keeping that love of Christ and just that church spirit in y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really, I feel personally, is the only way you guys are gonna make it far. Because, but I don't wish any bad thing for y'all in this industry. But in case y'all ever go through that shit, you know, whether it be somebody stealing from y'all, a manager not paying y'all enough for venues, whatever it is, I just hope you guys have that person that you can talk to and go to help you get through that shit. Because that's the only thing that helps. You know. Smoking is helpful, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes smoking makes you think more of that shit.
Cap, you gotta.
So explain your guys' music to the new fans that are joining in right now. What kind of rap? What kind of R&B? What do you guys do?
Okay, man.
We know what you guys do, but what kind?
We got all time. I'm telling you,
we make music to inspire. We make music to make you feel good about yourself.
We got the sad music.
We got music to make you feel like you know. It's just, we got all type of music. We got party music. We got music that's gonna make you wanna dance. You know what I mean?
We got games.
So it's like it's just like we do it all. You know.
So you guys write with a lot of feelings and emotions.
For sure.
If you're happy, you're gonna write a happy song.
No cap. That's what it really be.
I ain't gonna cap. That's how I really be.
Feeling.
On my
whatever
soul,
on a nigga mind.
Whatever on my mind at the time.
If I'm mad at a bitch, I'm gonna make a song.
You go ahead, jot it down.
So here's the tricky thing, tricky question I want to continue off of that. What if Ball is sad? I mean, what if Ball is sad? You know what I'm saying? And Guapo is having a great fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are in the studio working on a song, and does the beat change your mood, or are you still you know sad whether the beat is dope as fuck?
It's like we be vibing off each other, but like sometimes it do be like that. Like you be on some
I could be mad.
I be on some
I could be mad. I be on some other. But if the beat, sometimes if like the beat slapping, and we both like this. Yeah, you catch it out. We both catch it. Be like, you hear that one? Let's go ahead.
So the
But
music can
we
change your mood.
yeah, and we for sure recorded songs where I redid it this time. Then we had to come back for you feel me for Guap because you feel me. Or he did a song and I had to come back because I wasn't on that. Like,
yeah, we did some stuff like when we feeling like, oh, you feeling that way today? We can do a song like that. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, I'm feeling this way today, so we gonna do a song like this. Like,
I
No, that-
for sure do that shit a lot.
That is a perfect. That's
why you?
No cap.
Wow.
Like, no cap.
Why you playing?
That's great, bro. Because for y'all out there that's listening, all the new artists out there, even artists that have been doing this shit, you know, don't ever force yourself. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
gotta
If
let
you're
it
not
come.
feeling
For
it,
sure.
you know, it doesn't mean that you're not always gonna feel it. Just that moment, you know what I'm saying? Let you, like bro said right here. They have to take breaks or come back. You know what I'm saying? Another
Ain't
day
no
because
cap.
why are you gonna fake your emotions,
Yeah,
bro?
that's how.
Just because the song is a happy, no, fuck that. Come back when you're happy, bro. And I like that. I like that, man, because that shit is. People don't understand when you make real music.
Yeah.
This is what real music is. It ain't somebody's putting you in the studio and telling you, all right, rap about this shit. Whether you're happy, sad, angry, or not, you still have to rap about that exact thing. It's that's not real to me, bro. That's forced. That's
that's like
shit that most labels do to artists to get them to get. I understand it helps get out of their box, but sometimes people need to heal in certain ways. You
For
know?
real, people need to hear the real sometimes. Like for real,
What
like they
you
need to.
on?
Yeah, they need to know. Like they need to, in order to like really like fuck with you, they need to like hear what you really like. How you
Cause
really.
yeah, nigga can't make
what
no
you
song
really
about
is.
being happy all the time.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't happy all the time. You feel what I'm
Like
saying?
Young Boy, when I hear
Can't
some of
make
his
no-
shit, I'm like, yo, this bro was like stuck in a bunch
Yeah,
of red
that's
lights
what I'm
before he
saying.
came to the booth. Somebody dented his car or something,
That's
because
what I'm saying.
he sounds fucking hurt. He sounds mad, you know,
That's what
in
he
some
be
of his
like.
songs. And that's what I
a
feel
lot
like.
of songs.
No cap.
That's what I feel like as an artist, man. I mean, as a not even just an artist, as a listener, I want to hear that shit too. I
Yeah.
want to close my eyes and envision you in the booth with an angry face, like, you know what I'm saying, when you're talking about shit like that. And then I want to envision you when you're rapping about a good happy song. I want to picture, you know, oh, he probably got bitches in the studio
Yeah.
right now. He about to get some head right now.
No kidding.
That's why he sound all excited and shit.
No kids,
You know,
man.
you
That's
can
what
just
it be
tell.
like.
It's just the film. It's the
Yeah, you
realest.
can
It's
tell. Like you
authentic.
can tell it's authentic.
It's
Like, you
authentic.
just
You
keeping
feel me?
it
It's
real.
real.
Authenticity, man. Straight
Yeah,
up.
You feel
like,
me?
'cause
So it's like
some of that shit
it
be
make me. I listen. Real always gonna beat the fake.
that's what I'm saying. Like
For
you
sure.
can see through the. You feel me? You can
Me
see
and
through the
3 are
fake.
probably one of the realest cats you'll ever meet, and we're being blessed and given these opportunities to link up with other real artists because real, like you said, real gonna recognize
Yeah,
real, bro.
bro.
If we were faking shit, if we were sitting here just reading stuff and going down guidelines of what they're telling us for interviews, because trust me, they do that shit. They have guidelines for you what to say, what type of questions to ask and shit like that. And it just almost seems fake. You know what I mean? It seems like all this shit is scripted. Oh,
Scripted.
writing questions down. You know what I'm saying? It's helpful, but also it's scripted. And I feel like the type of interviews I give artists, I want people to know who you are. Bro.
Yeah, no cap.
I want people to know if you come in doing this interview having a bad day, I want them to know that you're having a bad day. I want them to feel it. I don't want you to have to fake it or lie about, you know what I'm saying? So to keep it going, man, where would you guys see yourselves in about 5-6 years with this? Would you guys still want to be making music? Or
No cap.
Of course.
will you guys have
Yeah.
additional things added to that? You know, clothes brands,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And
we-
record businesses.
For sure, trying to get into
We
everything.
for sure.
clothing and
After
all that.
5-6 years, I see us still in
That's
the
what I'm
industry
saying.
making music. At the same
Good
time,
music.
we still we gonna be businessmen.
Yeah.
More on the more
hitting the
more
chart.
CEO.
Nice.
Hit the chart.
Baby and fucking Slim, dog.
Man,
Type
we
of
gotta-
shit. You know what I mean?
You know, on my
Busy.
soul, man, we gotta be
For sure.
We got once we put our foot in, we not stopping though. In the industry, once we get our, once we already got our
Trying to do
foot in, but
everything.
once we,
Yeah.
you already know.
Clothes, shoes.
Gotta get
Definitely
offended.
working with us. You know,
Music,
we have a
everything.
big
Trying to get
fan, a
everything.
wide fan base, and they're gonna. I'm sure they're gonna love you. We're gonna play your music
My
pretty
soul.
soon too. But I'm sure you know every artist that we bring on to interview, they're showing them mad love. They're going streaming their shit, watching the videos, doing all that. So you know that's all it is. Where'd you guys grow up at?
We from LA.
LA?
Come on here, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
South
was it
Central.
like in South Central? What was it like
Okay.
for you?
Shit, just,
You know, people hear the stories. They've seen the
yeah,
videos and
like,
stuff,
man.
You know, niggas
Two
like,
people that actually grew up there and seen the struggles, seen the
Yeah.
hustles and shit. What was it like?
That shit
Man, that shit is.
ugly. You know, smoke.
That shit ugly. It's just like
Elaborate.
it's ugly, but it's beautiful
at the same time.
at the same time. What Dirk say, I know you be hearing about all of these killers, but my city beautiful.
No cap.
It
no
is,
cap.
bro. I
It's
think
just-
community makes it.
Yeah, like it's just like just the different people, different
Real.
personalities. But it's ugly.
It's
You
the
feel me?
good
You got
ugly.
it's a good and it's a ugly. You feel me? It's always ugly side.
I mean,
It's
we
ugly
just
side to everything.
we want to be able to show people, cause like, man, it's hard.
Mhm.
It's hard for really, to be honest, it's really hard for like the West, like to really like not just reading, but it's really hard for people with the industry really fuck with the West. They more fuck with towards the South and the East, and you know you get bigger out there faster, and they fuck with you more. You know,
Yeah, they
out here we wanna show like them like real LA slum
Yeah,
kids
like, slum kids,
came from
poverty
nothing.
kids, no cap.
And we want to show the rest of the slum kids, man. Like, man, y'all can do it, man.
Yeah, and don't box because they be trying to box LA music too. Like,
They do, but
they tryna-
you can't really blame them, bro, because of the fact that we get a lot of first off, we get a lot of shit that only Dr. Dre is the only producer ever in fucking California, you know, like that, like he's the only one. Then secondly, which is no disrespect to Mustard, I love Mustard, but some of his beats are a little, you know, simple and stuff like that. So it's like you get people that knock us about like, oh man, you got these simple like 2 keys beats and stuff like that, or 3 keys, and I don't even think that's it at all, man. I think a lot of West Coast artists are really trying to put on now. They're really trying to kill the game, bro.
heck yeah, it's a whole bunch of
No cap.
but the West going crazy. It's all type of motherfuckers going crazy.
And I think what's unfortunate is only the West Coast right now, and maybe I'm speaking for myself, but maybe only the West Coast right now. Yeah, I hate that. Only the West Coast right now is seeing that shit, and I think that's very unfortunate, bro. Because
Yeah,
That's how. Yeah,
You got a
sure how we feel.
whole bunch of
Can I see the
artists
ash?
out here.
yeah, and you know it's gonna take some time, bro. Oh no,
That's cool, you can
okay, cool, good. I hear it, bro, and the thing is, what nobody really ever gets is how come nobody gets on the West Coast about always, I mean on the East Coast about always sampling. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all want to, and I'm reading comments of what people say because I watch these interviews and stuff like that with the artists we interview, and there are a lot of them are West Coast artists, and I get the same thing like, oh, the beats sound the same or da da da, you know, and it's just like, well, in that case, that can be spoken for different states.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
all
saying?
type of-
Look
yeah,
at the
all-
South. All they ever sound, if you could say all they do is like make songs that sound like fucking trap and shit like that, and fuck, you know what I mean? But that's not true at all.
Man, yeah.
That's not true at all.
Because you got motherfuckers that's really like come from the South that's like coming with inspiration music that's like.
Bro, look at Jay Electronica, dog. Jay Electronica, I think is from Atlanta, Georgia, bro. But he's killing it in this game. He's sounding like an East Coast rapper. Just his whole substance, everything that he talks about, bro. It's just like, it ain't about drugs, bitches, and guns and shit like that. It's about actual ways to help the community and help change the system that we're in. You know, and I feel like that's what West Coast rap is about. They're trying to change the community. They're trying to change, you know, yeah, they rap about drugs and stuff like that, but not all the time, you know.
Yeah, no.
Real quick, my bad. Look at Kendrick. Look at Vince Staples. Look at shit, man. I'm trying to think of other West Coast, but you know, just them for example, like they're not just rapping about the normal shit that these West Coast rappers talk
Yeah, even
about. So do you
wanna say
guys?
Nip.
What's your guys' subjects that you guys rap about? What's your topics?
Before they answer that, let's play this video.
Okay, definitely. All right, so before we get to this video, can you guys introduce the song? Can you guys let them know what song it is?
Oh yeah, for sure. This is what you about to play? Was it Meant to Be?
The
For sure.
single meant to be for sure. We just dropped this like 4 weeks ago, but you know it's out there going crazy.
It's Meant to Be, but Heartbreak.
It's about It's about like
You know.
a nigga was in his feelings, but
No cap.
it's
You know.
about man. It's about figuring out motherfuckers wasn't You feel me? Meant to be.
Okay.
You feel me?
So it's kind of self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
All right, so this is meant to be
Okay.
by, you know what I'm saying? The 2Almighty crew right here. Let's get this shit popping. 3.
Okay.
Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe.
When you said you loved me, must have been a lie. Said you would never leave her about 1,000 times. Really hurt me, I can't trust no more. It's hard to love because love hurt the most. It's never happy when love start to fade. When she start acting strange, her kisses ain't the same. Said she love you, but you can feel a change. Behind your back, she entertaining lanes. I had the chance, so I could've did the same. Could've kept it real, instead you let me on. If I knew you was playing games, I would've played alone. I should've known, we've both grown, I should've played alone. But I ain't know that we was on that. I wish I can get that time back.
It wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Kinda figured it wasn't working. Yeah. I'm not the one to pick a fight. You start the arguments where you do shit on purpose. Yeah. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Who you been with? Where you been at? Girl, just relax. That's why your intuition wasn't fast. You was conversating with your bullshit friends behind my back. You believed them, why you believe them? You ain't gonna let them fuck up what we had. Always had you in your bag, but that's okay, yeah. And fuck all of that, wish you better days. I used to wonder why I stayed. I kinda thought that we were meant to be. Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe.
Meant to be.
Yo, man, that's the fucking song I'm talking about when I close my eyes and I can visualize you in the studio having a fucking bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant when I said some shit like that. So,
For sure.
and I love it, bro. Being an artist myself, that's the kind of music I make. You know what I'm saying? 3 would tell you, I be making heartbreak shit. I know what that shit is like. We're big, bro. We know what it's like to be fucking heartbroken, man. You know what I mean?
No,
We
Cali.
cute in the face though, bitches, so it don't matter. You know what I'm
Cali.
saying? No,
So,
but
Nah, it's
that's
real though.
that's the shit that the hook, the rap, everything that. See, I do both, so I have to be my own brother. But you guys, that's so dope. Like you guys, it's almost like you're bouncing talent from each other. It goes from a dope rap to great R&B hook to great rap to great R&B. You know, it just it goes back and forth. So I feel that bond and I hear that bond. So what was that song like? You know, talk to them more about it.
Okay, man, that song, like, writing a song, man, to be honest, this how I wrote the song, right? We was in the studio, man, and I guess, like, we had to produce one of our producers in there. Shout out to Dave. I think his name Dave, but
Dave?
yeah, Dave.
Andre.
No, it's Andre.
Andre, what up, Andre?
Shout out to Andre. My soul was Andre. But anyway, my soul, we in the studio. Andre up in there, he on the computer, boom. He on the computer, and I guess like we was chilling. If he like, man, play a beat, Andre, like throw some shit on. Andre threw some shit on, like. And as soon as he played it, I instantly gravitated to it. Like, I lift my head. I was on my phone. I lift my head up. And it was like that beat. It was like, As soon as they started playing, he was like one of them moments like, easy, play that one time. He played it back, and I already had some shit wrote in my phone because like due to like past bullshit. You feel me? I ain't even gonna speak on all that, but it's like.
But that's how it be. You gotta have lyrics. Sometimes it's really great to have lyrics in hand already. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even write it off of a beat. They just write it, because they're going through shit. And then when they hear a beat, they could, So I never looked at that. Oh, that's cheating, or artists think like that. Oh, that's cheating, bro. Like, no, man. Some of these beats, some of these original lyrics aren't even to beats.
Exactly. To be honest, that's how most of our shit comes together. Like we'll probably be at home or doing something completely else and be like.
Or just catch something.
I got a thought of something. Like I gotta write something down. I had to hurry up, write it down. You write it down. We'll go to the studio. Then we'll find the beat from the producers or the packs they send. Or myself find the beat and be like,
crazy on it.
That's it. Like you feel me? Like one of them. It be hard, when you don't find it though. It be like fuck. But this a hard song that need to get done. You feel me? That need to get recorded. But it's like, when you find it though, it's like, oh yeah, you got to.
So Bala, what was your story on your verse, bro? On your verses.
Shit on this. That nigga Guap was in the studio. That nigga like boy.
Hey, you just felt that.
Oh
so
God,
the
he like boy.
First?
Yeah, the hook.
Okay.
He like
so
boy,
I get where you were at.
Yeah, he like boy. Like, listen to this. Told him to go lay it. I heard him lay it. A couple more minutes later, I had my verse, no cap. Nice. I wrote that shit right in the studio. Went in there, went crazy.
So it's almost like what people don't even understand is sometimes the beats or the hook it speaks to us in a way where not just the lyrics what he's saying, but the way he's saying it, the way it sounds. It's like if I'm or something, it just automatically comes. It's just like you don't even need a pen sometimes, bro.
What's crazy is my hook wasn't even fully done, and I was like. I'm like, okay, let me go try to record it. Yeah. I'm in the booth, I'm singing it, I'm doing my shit. I recorded like a month, but then I'm like, but I don't know what to say after this point. Paul was like, let me hear it back. He heard it back. He was like, say happy ever after was make believe. I was like, all right.
Oh,
I said it, and that was the last bar. I said the happy ever after is only make believe. He was like, he gave me that shit. I was like. What?
And it took me like in a split second. It just like
it took him a minute. It took a couple seconds though, but it took me a minute in the studio after I recorded how much I had. I'm sitting there like trying to punch in a part like what I'm gonna say after this, and he like, bro, just say happy ever after was baby. Now I said it. I was like, shit. This shit is hot. Some hot shit.
Some hot shit. Okay.
See. Artists that come into this game as homies and shit like that, and they're in a group or duo and stuff like that, their goal is to get this bond that you guys have, right? So the fact that y'all have had this shit since you were born, because you guys are brother, how much easier does that make being in this business?
It'd be easy. Yeah. It'd be easy. I'll be.
Because y'all look out for each other. You're not gonna let your brother sign a shitty deal, and you're not gonna let your brother sign a shitty deal.
That's how.
Oh man, being in the studio, that shit is so easy. Cause niggas, when you hear the beat. When I hear a beat, I be like, oh yeah, Guap gonna go. You feel me? I know what he already know what he on, what type of time he on.
I hear some shit. I hear some my shit. I hear some shit. I'm like a hook. I'm like I'm good. I'm cold at it. I hear I hear a beat. I be like, ooh, write the hook down. Or I hear something in my head, like I write the hook down. I'm like, after I say it, I be like, yeah, I hear Ball going crazy. Let me go ask Ball like, Ball, listen to this. I would tell him like, well, how this sound, Ball? And when he go up. I go off his career and be like, oh, fix this or whatever. I'm go back. I'm like, all right, how this sound? He like, that's it. That's it. I was like, yeah, it's over.
It's that. What do you call that? They say, it's almost like twins can feel each other's. Someone that's hurt and shit. So y'all so damn close in age. It seems that you guys, kind of feel shit. You know what I mean? Like and that's dope. Like your guys mentally, your minds mentally connect in a way where, like right now, you guys are probably like thinking, oh, Steve gonna answer. If he asks for this question, he gonna be like this, and you're probably thinking your brother's. So it's just like it's dope, man.
On me. This my guy.
So what made y'all decide to sit down and say, you know what, I'm not only just gonna pursue this music career, but I'm gonna do this shit. We're doing this as a team, as you and me. We're gonna do this together. what made y'all like? Was it a meeting y'all had, or was that already the thought process going into this business?
No, it really wasn't though. At first,
it really wasn't.
Our first couple of little songs we did at the house, it wasn't. We were just on some like we just make music.
We were just throwing out music,
just throwing out music.
See, and people was telling us like we was doing it for fun.
Yeah, just on some like regular.
Because we had the talent, and people was like, man, y'all should do it. And we was like, fuck it, let's see. So when we started doing it experimentally, people like the reactions was like, no, this.
Cause I started off just on some
like,
strictly like rapping. I ain't gonna cap. I started off like strictly on some rap.
And I started off strictly singing, no cap. I started off strictly singing, and it was just like that. I was doing hooks, he was rapping. I was doing hooks, he was rapping. And then when we was throwing music out, people threw the reactions like, man, these dope. Like they like, no, y'all gotta go crazy. So we was like, man, you finna go crazy. You feel me?
Like that.
And once we like really sit there and like, no, let's do it. From then on, we just start perfecting our craft and just going crazy and bouncing off each other's vibes. You feel me?
Now niggas doing it all, singing, rapping.
Okay. So my next question would be, did y'all ever switch roles? Did you ever try to rap? You know, and is there a song out there with you guys doing that? Because I love for you to look for it real quick and play it.
Of course, I feel like.
Nah, I don't think it's not no song out, but I got a couple of talking about like just hook wise. I got a couple of hooks in the chamber going crazy.
We don't got no songs out right now. With me rapping, but we got some songs. We got some hits in the chamber with me rapping on my soul.
So how do you guys
with me singing?
How do you step away from that? How do you step away from that and do? Because you said you're there in the chamber and stuff, but what makes you separate releasing the R&B first and not releasing the rap, or you know what stops you from that?
To be honest, I feel like because it's like I see myself because as an artist I do both. I'm versatile, and I be like I wanna since I started with singing, I wanted to throw out like what people already knowing me from when I was throwing out the fun tracks, you know, and people already know and then know me like for me like going around little singing, little boom boom boom, like I was doing little fun tracks or doing.
I was going around singing to everybody.
In school I ain't gonna cap. I wasn't going around singing to everybody. A nigga used to just.
I was going around singing to everybody. You know? Females used to be like, "Damn, wow, sing."
Anywho.
Hey, but you know what? I don't. What's the issue with that? I think that's dope. Look, I've been watching this shit lately, recently, with this rapper named Jack Harlow, right? You guys heard of Jack Harlow?
Yeah, that's
all right.
True.
He's got shit where he's fucking 14, 15 years old, recording it through school halls, and there's a video that he did where he's rapping through the school halls, and people are just like looking at him like fucking weirdo, right? And shit like that. It's just like, you know, mocking him and just laughing at him. You got cats in the back just laughing at him and shit.
That nigga Rod Wade had a whole bunch of videos.
Yeah. It's no problem with it. It's no problem with it. It's just the fact that, you feel me, he try to make it seem like a nigga.
I ain't trying to make it seem like nothing. He singing like that.
He try to make it seem like a nigga.
I feel like if a person who is singing, bro, if a person who is singing, even Nate Dogg, bro, Nate Dogg serenaded some bitches, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. You ain't never, you gonna tell me Nate Dogg wasn't like, when I wake up.
Oh, God, he probably was.
Some bitch, bro. Rod Wave too, man. Sure, I've been making so long. You know, girl, come on, they love that shit. And that's the thing, like, the fellas, man, if y'all respect or appreciate me, I appreciate that back. But if you don't fuck with me because I sing and shit like that, and I'm speaking for myself, then fuck it, I don't need y'all. You know what I'm saying? The women are gonna find themselves to me, and that's what I'm going for. You know, so I feel like the same with you, bro. And even with you, if you decide to try singing, I hope it doesn't ever affect your mind to where you think, damn, I don't want to because I rap. Never. You know?
Nah, never. I do it all, man.
Because that's what it's for, bro. It's to change the system. I know we're trying to help everybody, not just give music to women. We're trying to let these fellas know that you can change your life too. But I don't feel like you should be ashamed to serenade to women. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not, because that's how I feel like you're gonna get the most.
That nigga stayed.
You gonna need your brother to serenade some bitch. I was like, well, I don't know. He's a rapper. I don't really fuck with rappers. Oh, but listen, then your brother starts singing, and all right, I'll fuck with you, Balla.
I'll fuck with you, Balla. Okay, that's not probably.
Nah, I got some shit niggas singing. I be doing that.
But yeah,
but I know. I feel what you're saying.
But we feel like but going to that, the question you was asking about, putting out singing
It's really no, I don't know. To me,
it's just like because I started singing. I feel like you put out something I'm used to. Everything they're gonna be like, okay, but I got some hits in the chamber. So once I do it, I'm already know. Be like, people know I can rap. You feel me? It's no.
But you know what's most important though, you know you can rap.
Yeah, I know
so
I can
you
rap
know
too.
you're like a mystery to these folks. So once you start rapping to them, they're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, bro got bars, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And when you if you ever lay the vocals, you gotta have people like, oh, what the fuck?
Yo, God.
Y'all done switched.
Who the fuck?
This ain't Outkast no more.
Ball on the hood.
You know what I'm saying?
Ball
They
on
like,
the hood.
they like this nigga not even this. Who's this guap?
Ball singing.
My soul.
Nah, for sure. We got some shit.
But for sure, we bounce back.
We got some shit. Niggas gonna be like, that's ball.
Just just stay tuned. Once we start dropping, it's gonna go crazy.
3, can we get another video? Is there another song we can play?
Yeah, it's another song for sure.
Hell yeah. Get one more video for them, and then when we come back, I'll ask a couple more questions. You know.
For sure.
Is that the only video y'all have out right now?
Yeah,
That's
the
the
only
only
video.
video.
Okay.
We got
Okay.
the-
So we get
So
it.
we got.
Oh, we can play music
Art.
for sure. Let's do it.
Introduce this one right here.
This one hard for me. This the one. This one of the ones.
Yeah, it's one of
Ain't
the
no
big. This
cap.
one of the ones.
This one of the ones we just gave it up. No cap. Just like wow, just
before we get
hard
into it.
times. You know what I'm saying? Just
You want me to spin it right now?
Do you think that?
yeah, just about hard times. Like
Yeah, for sure. About hard times.
anxiety, going through it.
It's about like, to be honest, it's about it get deeper though. It's about us losing loved ones.
Okay.
It's about us just going through the tough things in life and thinking that it's impossible to get through it. You feel me? And that's what at the time when I made the song, that's how I was feeling. I'm feeling like, man,
That's how we both was feeling.
fuck life. And that's what we both was feeling. Fuck life. And this shit hard. Like, and it's like a lot of stuff is.
Yeah, we wrote this. Well, we wrote this a couple of weeks after my granny passed.
Mm-hmm.
And it just we were just in that mind dark cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get into
But
it.
at the same time, good creations come out of things, like that. So, this is one of our hits.
Yeah. So we got 2Almighty in the building, man. Everybody that's just now tuning in. I've been having the opportunity to interview 2 totally great artists, man. They love what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and they're in it for the long run. And I love and respect that. So here's their song, man. Let's get started.
Back chasing. I admit it's hard for me. I admit it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I admit it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I admit it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I admit it's hard to catch these feelings cause they don't feel the same. I admit it's hard to stop these drills cause it help ease the pain. I admit it's hard to even sleep. I hear my granny speaking. I know she up there somewhere but shit thought you would never leave me. I admit it's hard to just sit back and watch my mama cry. Then I lost my mind, committed crimes and cause Oboski died. And I admit it's hard, yeah. It's hard for me. I admit it's hard, yeah. It's hard for me. I
know it ain't easy, say it's all okay, but I've been fighting demons. Plus my granny gone, but deep inside I never thought she'd leave me. Popping pills just to ease the pain, but niggas say I'm fiending. This shit deeper than you think, so your opinion got no meaning. I've been lied on, been backstabbed, some snakes I call my bros. I had people turn their backs on me and leave me in the cold. I know it's hard, but it take time. What doesn't kill you make you strong. I know it's hard, but it take time. What doesn't break you make you strong.
I admit it's hard, emotionally scarred. Never thought you would depart. Never thought that bad days would come. Never thought I would be lost. People told me that I should've never listened. I've been stabbed in my bag, so I tend to keep my distance. My heart been broke so many times, this shit don't make no sense. Please keep that fake shit over there, cause I can't take that shit for sure. Plus I had my back against the wall. Hit the county with 3 of my dogs. I was down, I had no one to call. In the case with the pace was so tall. I admit it's hard to catch these feelings, cause they don't feel the same. I admit it's hard to stop these drugs, cause it help ease the pain. I admit it's hard to even sleep. I hear my granny speaking. I know she up there somewhere. my shit totally different. I couldn't show love to a girl cause I don't trust these bitches. These demons all in my thoughts, but I can't stand to listen.
And I don't trust nobody, or nor do I pretend to. If I went down today, I would have no one I can vent to. No one to call on if I was low before the rental. So please don't try to judge me after all the shit I've been through.
These niggas just think they talk behind my back, yeah, I know that they hated me. These bitches in their mind, they fell for the game, so put the blame on me. It's only my brothers and sisters against the world, nobody can hang with me. I told her I got a problem fighting love, cause all of this pain in me.
Things been moving so differently, I don't know why, but they envy me. Really got old friends up in these streets that plan on killing me. Keep a close eye on my enemies, even watch out for my family. Put my whole life into this verse, I know they feeling me.
I admit it's hard to catch these feelings, cause they don't feel the same. I admit it's hard to stop these drugs, cause it don't ease the pain. I admit it's hard to even sleep, I hear my granny speaking. I know she up there somewhere, but she thought you would never leave me. I admit it's hard to just sit back and watch my mama cry. Damn near lost my mind, committed crimes because I'm both died. And I admit it's hard, yeah, it's hard for me. I admit it's hard, yeah, it's hard for me. I admit it's hard. Back chasing.
Wow, man. Fucking wow, dude. That song was amazing, man. It's such a humbling song, dude. The way you say, you know, you don't know why they envy you. It's like you got these rappers that boast about people envying them, you know, and you're just here like, why, bro? My life ain't, you know, what you expected to be. People, you know, as you said about your enemies.
Exactly.
So it takes a lot to sit there and tell these people, this is what truth is, bro. This is what real rap is. Fuck that luxurious lifestyle and shit. Like, for what? You weren't going through that at the time, you know what I mean? And I love this song, bro. You talk about your granny, you know what I'm saying? I lost mine too, so it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Just like your song says, but the song is hard, bro. The song is very hard, man. The beat, the hooks, and it's crazy. I was gonna ask, so how do you guys decide? Because, you know, is it always going to be a verse and a hook, you know what I'm saying? But now I saw what you guys did here, you know, you guys taking it back to the 80s when Run DMC, when they did that, that's how they went back and forth. There wasn't really no hook like that. You guys did, there was a hook, you know, but it's like, you guys went back and forth, and I love that, bro, because it's almost like you're giving me a verse, and you're giving me, it's like you're giving me, it's almost where you're giving me half the verse and you're giving me the full verse. So altogether, you guys are one verse together, even though you have your own verse. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I really loved about it, and I enjoyed it. The way you guys set up your sections. You know, like I was just saying, you know, you came in right here, you did that, and then the hook came in. It wasn't you guys just kept going back and forth, and then the hook came in whenever it came in. You knew where the hook's supposed to come in, and you still shorten your verses to bring that in. So, you know. I obviously you gave us a story about it before. You were telling us about your granny, and but what feelings did you get after you recorded the song, after it was done? I know when you wrote it, you were feeling. I'm sure you guys, if you don't, you know, cried a tear, shed a tear while you were writing it. How did you feel when it was done? When you're listening to it, like how we're listening to it?
Man, I feel like it's like that shit dope. You feel what I'm saying?
On my
like,
soul, like I felt like, man, this is the creation, like this is my seed,
like
my child, like
that's how I was really feeling at that moment.
And I just made something. I felt like
it's always like, you know, memories.
I feel like, man, it's like we making something good, and from something that was terrible and bad. You feel me? Yeah. And that's where the positivity and the goodness come in from, and that's why I feel like it was just positive vibes afterwards. Like I was still at the time. You feel me? It's forever with Scar. I'm forever scarred, but at the same time, it's like, you feel me? You gotta know how to just keep moving forward and keep your head up, and as long as you got faith, you feel me? You smooth. You feel me? And then at the time when we made it, it was like like this shit hard. Like,
Oh God.
like even though we was talking about what we was talking about, like
You think it was hard, like, to write the song?
not hard to write it.
Just listening
It-
back.
I'm talking about like it's like it was dope and
Oh,
like
okay.
you feel me. It was dope when we listened back to it. Like after we made it, finished product, it was like man, like we really like.
Because we wasn't even together writing our verses. Like
Oh, okay.
we wasn't even like.
That's
he was in
crazy,
another room.
bro. Are you fucking
Yeah,
shitting me,
no
dude?
cap. We wasn't even together.
Dog, you guys sound like you were helping each other write the
Nah,
fucking lyrics,
nah.
bro. That's how.
We wasn't even together. We was going
Okay.
back and forth. We just knew we was gonna go back
It
and
was
forth.
like this. We was doing. I
He
ain't gonna
wrote-
cap. It was like
It was like
he
random day.
wrote his verse. And to be honest, I'm not really good at verses like that. I was really good. At the time, I was really good at hooks, making good dope hooks. So I was like, boy, you gotta go crazy on him. So that's when he wrote his verse, but he didn't finish his verse. He just had like 8 bars or something. Like yeah, he got 8 bars.
Like
8. I'm like, he had 8. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do 8 right after. He was like back and back, like back and forth. Like yeah, I was like, fuck it, we gonna do it. He's like, all right, we did it. And I was like, see how it sound. I wrote my shit. It sounded good. So I was like, we might as well do it for the next verse and go back and go crazy.
Like 4.
And we went 4 like for that one. My soul.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part of the song was the structure.
Yeah.
How you guys did, aside from the lyrics, but how you guys, put it together. It's like
Yeah,
most people, and I'm not gonna lie, I do that shit where I just tell 3 I just got a verse, I got a hook, and I got
And we
another
was,
verse.
we was in the studio with a cool amount of people too. They was like,
Oh, okay, so that's awesome. So what
It's
is it
stupid.
like? Do you guys get more hyped and stuff when you have more people with you, or do you guys prefer being just the 2 of y'all?
nah. Sometimes
It's like depending on how we feel.
No cap.
How we
Sometimes
feel at
we
the time.
like we'll have everybody in there just going up.
just
Alright.
because like
Sometimes we just like nah.
if we want to make some music to where it's like we feeling good or we with the gang we going up or we gonna invite people like man come to the studios. Then sometimes we'll be making the music to where it's like man this
Nah.
like
Y'all ain't-
hard for me and
y'all
stuff
don't
like
need
that.
to-
I
But
mean
nah,
like,
they was out
they
there.
was
for this one, I ain't
there for
gonna
this
cap.
one because like it was like we was being supposed to record type shit issue but we didn't so we ended up telling like
We
we was like, fuck it.
recorded a couple songs. That
Mhm.
day, too.
Yeah, we did record a couple songs that day.
And they
But
couldn't.
most of
They
the times
couldn't
they-
hear it until we was finished because how he was how he was doing it, the engineer. They couldn't hear the shit until we was finished. So we was just in there. They just in there bored, no sound type shit. Oh god.
Oh, it was a
And
different
it was
room
like
for the.
it was like no sound type shit.
Oh,
then like
Oh,
once
yeah,
it was
the
done,
headphones on.
yeah, once
yeah,
it was
the
yeah,
headphones
once it
on.
was done, they heard it. They like what the fuck? These niggas up there going crazy.
So everybody's in the room just sitting there. It was a quiet room. The engineer had the earphones in, mixing and everything, doing it with the earphones, so they couldn't hear it outside. You hear me? So that shit was crazy. Once he was done, they like,
Play that shit back.
damn, this
Yeah.
what y'all was on.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? It was like.
It's like y'all
Fuck
feel.
with that shit. That's how that shit was.
Don't kiss you. That shit was hard.
Man, so unfortunately, man, we're getting towards the end of the interview. But so I'm saying that to say this. I always ask this question towards the end of every interview I do. You're not singing no more. You're not writing. You're not rapping no more. You're not doing none of that, bro. Right? You guys are not making music at all. What are you guys doing? I ask this because I want people to know, like, shit, like, what? Who are these cats for real? You know what I mean? They're not rapping. They're not doing this. What are they doing? You know, is one gonna be a doctor? Is one a teacher? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think somebody said they were gonna be a lawyer, right? I think I interviewed somebody that said they would have been a lawyer. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, listen. If I wasn't, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be something funny. Don't clown me.
Oh shit.
But if I wasn't rapping right now, I probably because we got options. I was playing football at the time. You feel me?
Right.
I was playing basketball. I was doing both.
Okay.
I could have went any route I wanted to. I mean, any one of those routes. I know how to cook, and that's one of the routes I was thinking about doing too. I was thinking about going to culinary art school and really going like being full chef and owning my own restaurant. You feel me? Doing all that, but.
So you was businessman already, because you were just talking about owning the label and creating their stuff. So you would have been a businessman regardless.
I gotta be the breadwinner, man. I gotta get to it, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't. To be
We gotta
honest,
break that
me,
cycle.
I don't even. To me, man, this music shit, like, you feel me? Like, I don't even know where a nigga would be type shit. I mean, I was everywhere type shit.
Just like your plan A,
Yeah,
B,
like
C.
I was I thought about army shit like that, but shit wasn't like nigga. You feel me? I'm like nah, fuck all that. You feel me? Me.
So
It's just all type of shit. But I always knew like music, and just like opening up different little shits and like just having money flowing. But other than that,
entrepreneurs, CEOs,
no cap. I'm like everything.
Everything. I need a label. I need little businesses. A lot of short stores. I mean, Chick-fil-A, raising all.
Real estate.
I'm gonna be real estate, man. I need all type of land. Listen. I need my money to be able to work for me.
No,
Okay.
My money making
And continue to build.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
money.
Man, so that's dope that we got the perspective of y'all, without this, because I feel that's very important, because however famous you get, bro, no matter, another reason I asked that question is however famous you get, however much money you get, I want you to sometimes sit back and humble yourself and just think, damn, what would I be doing if I wasn't doing this shit? Somebody would have been a janitor, somebody, it's just, your life wouldn't have been as great, I don't think. Or maybe it would have been great, who knows? But, to some people, their lives probably wouldn't have been as great as where it is now. So I feel like sometimes it's good to think about that,
Ain't no cap, I feel like.
Nah, for sure.
This shit like slow the nigga down.
I ain't gonna cap, but those wasn't like that. Wasn't with rateable options, like this music shit. Once it narrowed it down, it came down to it. This is what I had to do. Like, you feel me? This is what we had to do. Like, my niggas, like, you feel me?
And this is what we fucking with, like, nigga like doing
this
it.
What we love doing too. At the same time, you feel me?
So it's like
it was
we
always
got it,
there.
but we like doing it. So
You feel me? It was like it was always there. We always liked doing it. You feel me? We was doing first. We was doing it for fun. We always liked doing it. But then once it was like, man, we was getting to it, man. Like we love doing this. Like we
once
love.
a nigga got like out of like say like a couple years, like it was like out of high school, it's like, bro, nigga gotta do something.
No cap.
It was like wasn't nothing going type shit.
Right.
Niggas was ripping and running, doing all like, you feel me?
And we kept. It was like we was doing all type of getting into all type of shit.
Getting all type of shit.
But this was the sign. Like, this was the sign. Like, this is our sign. This is our karma.
And I feel like the universe will give, if you're happy doing something and you keep doing it, the universe will bring that to you. And that's why a lot of these artists don't understand. If some of these people that are famous have been doing this shit for 7-10 years before they even got signed. But the universe saw that that's first year they were doing it, second year they did, third year, so on and so forth. They just kept doing it, bro, to where the universe just saw like, damn, this is what is making this person happy. He's enjoying this. She is enjoying this shit. And I think everything fell into place. This music thing, somebody up there saw that you guys were very, very happy with this shit. You were probably happy playing sports, but you're not as happy as you are now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's just, I feel like you guys kept doing that. You guys kept putting that out there, and that's what you're gonna receive. You get out what you put in, right?
For sure.
So and that's dope, bro, because you guys make really good music, and it's together, just like you will, separately. You guys are just both individually dope artists, and I love seeing that, and I hope, and I know you guys will, but I hope you guys do continue to do this 4, 5, 6 years later on. We can all come back to this interview and be like, yo, this is when they first started. You know what I'm saying? and it's crazy because three to tell you, I've never interviewed like fresh, like new artists, I like to interview artists that are actually been in the game for at least a few years or doing their thing, because then I know 5, 6 years from now, and maybe it won't always be the same, but still I have a gut feeling that 5, 6 years from now, they're gonna still be making music. Cause tell you, I've been doing this shit for almost 14 years, bro, making music. You know what I'm saying? And just been getting a lot of blessings. I've been surrounded with bro here. We got this dope ass studio just cause we kept doing it every year. Every year we kept making music, helping people make music, interviewing, doing something to play our part into this business. And it's just nothing but blessings that we're getting. Blessings that come through great artists that are big names that come and want to record here. Blessings come from artists like you guys that want to give us a chance and let us interview. That's what I mean. We're receiving our blessings. It don't always mean we're rich or somebody signing us type of shit. No, our blessings are little shit like that. People giving us a chance to interview them, And I hope you guys had a great interview with me, man.
No, man,
Straight up.
fucking with it, no cap.
You know,
Fucking
I
with
hope
it.
we made you nothing but comfortable.
Man, thank you, man.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. You made us comfortable with that.
I wanted to make y'all even more comfortable for the fact that it's your first interview. See, when I did my first interview, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it was flashy cameras and everything everywhere, bro. I was like, I had to be real professional, and I was right there like, shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, nobody's giving me easy questions. Everybody's giving me like, you know what? So when you see this music business and the way the ratings are, like, oh, what the fuck? What you mean the ratings are? You know, so I learned from my own interviews, and I just know that I want to interview people how I would want someone to interview me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if, especially with you guys being new, I know what that shit is like. So I was able to really carry off of that and push on through, you know? But enough of me and enough of what I got to say.
Got one more question for y'all.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, so if you have the opportunity, because we all about manifestation here, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have the opportunity to collab with any artist, you know what I'm saying?
The man behind the fucking camera with the good
So,
Okay.
dead and alive.
Dead and alive.
Two different artists.
Dead and alive.
So what, they going to bring back that person from the dead? No, I'm just kidding.
Look, this Deuce question, he asked it way better than me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Shout out Deuce,
Shout
man.
out
That was
Deuce.
another
This is
co-host that
classic
we had.
question, yeah.
Dead and alive.
Okay. Me, my dead artist will most likely probably be it's like I got like two right now. It'll probably either be like Michael or Nate for sure.
Okay.
No, Michael or Nate.
No cap.
No cap.
I was gonna say Nate on me.
Michael and Nate.
Nate.
Or then
As you go young, like Juice.
I'll feel me. And then like if I'm doing that artist
Alive.
right now,
It's
alive,
funny because anybody ask me who my first collab or who anybody want to collab with me, I'll be like Justin Bieber.
no cap. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
No
his
cap.
artist alive. That's who you want to collab with.
Alive,
Like,
like,
if you just want to be like, fuck it.
If
who
anybody
wanna
can,
collab right now,
anybody
Justin
right now,
Yeah,
Justin Bieber ain't gonna cap. Either him or Drake.
Mine's would be Drake. I'm
Yeah,
all
it's
off
either
and say
him or
that.
Drake.
Mine's for
Justin
sure.
Bieber or Drake.
Be Drake. I feel like me and
Really?
him go crazy on some shit
No cap.
on my
So,
soul.
all right, so let me keep it going. Why Justin Bieber?
I don't know. I fuck with Justin Bieber. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna
He
cap. I
dope
fuck with
individual. He
that
a
nigga
dope
dope.
Well, who's your dead
I feel like
artist?
he's dope. My dead artist, it would have been like Nate Dogg.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah,
Right.
Nate Dogg. Yeah, for sure. Nate.
All right, so why Drake?
Mine's will probably be Drake because I mean I grew up to Drake, man.
Yeah, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a 2000 baby. I ain't gonna care.
Okay, Drake was going crazy.
I grew up to Drake, man.
That's a whole.
Like,
I want him to do it.
I'm asking because I'm a Drake fan for life. I'm a fucking
cap.
Drake fan.
Nah,
for
Drake
life,
go
bro.
crazy.
From
Yeah,
comeback
Drake
season to everything to
Yeah,
now,
nigga go
bro.
crazy,
I was
bro.
old enough to know rap. I was making rap at the time, so I listened to Drake for influence when he was 17,
Yeah,
18.
no
cap.
I was like 15, you know what
And
I'm
I was in
saying?
high
So
school. I wasn't even on that nigga like that. It's like
that's a shame, bro.
I wasn't
I was
on like that.
man,
Everybody was
nobody
off.
knew about Drake. but me in my school.
Everybody was off that nigga in high school because
Yeah.
I was class of
Drake.
I was class of 16. So like everybody was off that nigga Drake in high school. I'm like, man, what they listening to this nigga for? I was already on some other shit. You feel me? And when nigga really tuned in, I'm like, this nigga been hard.
Nigga been hard.
Fuck that nigga
Being
been
hard. I
hard.
understand.
Been
Listen to
going
comeback
crazy,
season,
bro.
bro.
That nigga
Listen to
been going
comeback
crazy.
season, man.
I had to go
Alright.
back like, man, this nigga been hard. Fuck it, just talk.
Okay.
So
I
before
fuck
we
with
go,
that.
man, let the fans and the audience know, bro, like what y'all got coming up, shows,
what's next?
videos, something, bro. Let them know what's next.
For sure, man.
Okay,
Hey,
we
For
got
2Almighty.
We got a virtual show coming up. Matter of fact, on the 17th.
on the 17th in Vegas, for
Vegas.
sure. We got
Okay.
that virtual concert going
We
crazy.
got
So you can tune in virtual. Or
we
you
got
can
another-
I think you can put up regular too. I haven't, and it's in live too. I think. So
we got the single to our EP
Mhm.
dropping.
and our single to our
Nice.
EP drop
With the
drop it soon
visuals.
with visuals this
So,
month. So
I'm happy about
stay
that.
tuned. We're gonna drop the date on that.
So
Stay
long,
tuned.
that's gonna go crazy.
No
That's
cap.
another one of them things.
Our single so long for sure.
We
It's
need to
gonna
stay
go
tuned,
crazy.
man. We trying to go crazy. We finna start going up.
And one more thing before we go, in case anybody like gets confused or whatever, y'all are not affiliated with Almighty J.
Nah.
None
No.
of the YBM.
Nah, we
cats,
fuck
none
with them
of
niggas.
Nah,
Almighty
the
J
White-
funny
none
as
of
shit.
Almighty's cats. None of that.
Nah,
Okay.
they cool.
Cause that's my first thought when 3 told me, I'm like, oh shit, we, cause I be chopping it up with Almighty J on Clubhouse.
It's funny because
so it's just like I didn't know nothing about no group with him.
Yeah, on me not. It's funny because when growing up, I been had that name right before, like, and they would start getting famous. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Now when people
when I get famous,
or
like,
we get big, people
gonna
be like, yo, y'all.
We do those.
Oh, trust me, bro.
No,
you're
those
gonna
questions
get
coming
like
for
that
sure.
where
I already
lyrics,
know.
You're gonna have a song. I have plenty of these where I wrote a bar and shit. And like 5-6 years ago, and then I'm hearing a rapper that has that same like bar and shit. I'm like, oh, but that who's famous? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, man, I came up with that first. Not that they jogged for me, but it's just like, you know,
like,
it happens.
I wish
Sometimes people
wish we could have did it
before,
but you know, it is what it is, man. We ain't finna switch it, man. We standing on it, man. We Almighty. We 2Almighty. They cool people, but we 2Almighty.
And I think that name is dope. It stands out a lot, you know what I mean? And I love that it's the number 2 for 2 of y'all, you know, not to confuse anybody, you know, to think it's just a rapper who sings too, you know what I mean? So, you know, everybody, it's your boy, Steve DeMar. Thank you to all the viewers, all the cats that tuned in and listen, and continue to tune in every week, you know. Everybody just know that we're here to give you realness in the artists. We're here to give you their truth, their life, their who they are, what they do, what they would have done if it wasn't for this, you know, and what caused them to want to be in this, you know. And I feel like a lot of interviews, they don't dig deep on that. They, like I said, they just go on guidelines. They, you know, simple shit like, why do you call yourself this, or you know, stuff like that. Those are cool too, but I like to dig deeper than that. Again, I'm an artist myself, so I like to interview like I would want to be interviewed. Can we get one more song from y'all to end this off? You know, can we play one more on SoundCloud? Was there any more?
So long. Is that out?
No, it's not on. We got
snippet. Email.
Gotta give him a snippet.
Where's that, manager?
Email it.
Well, you guys will get it when it comes out, though. So, you know.
Hey, we gonna play this music video real quick, and we gonna find a single for
Run that. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. It's your boy, Steve DeMar. It's the young Oos and 3 on the track.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. 2Almighty. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate
it.
One love. I don't know. I thought that was Noah James, bro. At first, I thought that was Noah James.
Oh no. So y'all know.
It looked like he had long.
Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Ooh, kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Ooh,
when you said you loved me, must have been a lie. Said you would never leave her about 1,000 times. Really hurt me, I can't trust no more. It's hard to love because love hurt the most. It's never had me when love started to fade. When she started acting strange, her kisses ain't the same. Said she love you, but you can feel a change. Behind your back, she entertaining lanes. I had the chance, so I could've did the same. Could've kept it real, instead you let me on. If I knew you was playing games, I would've played alone. I should've known, we've both grown, I should've played alone. But I ain't know that we was on that. I wish I could get that time back.
It wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Ooh, kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you start acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly. Happy ever's only make believe. Ooh, kinda figured it wasn't working. Yeah. I'm not the one to pick a fight. You start the arguments where you do shit on purpose. Yeah. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Who you been with? Where you been at? Girl, just relax. That's why your intuition wasn't fast. You was conversating with your bullshit friends behind my back. You believed them, why you believe them? You ain't gonna let them fuck up what we had. Always had you in your bag, but that's okay, yeah. And fuck all of that, wish you better days, yeah. I used to wonder why I stay, yeah. I kinda thought that we were meant to be. Kinda figured it wasn't meant to be. When you said you love me, then you started acting differently. Yeah, and at that point I picked up instantly.
You've had the idea for months now. You've told your friends about it, your mom, your mom's mom, your yoga instructor. You've worked out every detail, the name, the logo. Now it's time to Squarespace it. But you don't know a thing about websites? Squarespace it. Worried about it looking good? That's what templates are for. Squarespace it. But you need more than a site? Need a whole brand, social campaigns, promotion, the whole 9 yards? Squarespace it. It's that easy. Got an idea? Squarespace it. Use offer code SoundCloud for 10% off your first website.
Damn, got it, you getting guap.
Yeah. Ay, young nigga, take your I break them bands out. Bitch, I'm the man now. All these jewels on my hands now. Yeah, bitch, I stand out. So I'm just gon' pop it. My ex bitch jumped overboard. She gon' fuck cause I'm poppin'. Wearing shit that you can't afford. So I'm just gon' pop it. My ex bitch jumped overboard. She gon' fuck cause I'm poppin'. Wearing shit that you can't afford. So I'm just gon' pop it. Been stuff my pockets. She eyeing me cause I'm poppin'. I'm a 5-star recruiter. Free squally my shooter. And your bitch fucked on me like I knew her. Yeah. Diamonds, they shining all on me. It's minding your business, so keep it all low key. I got no patience, so put it all on me. I got no patience, so put it all on me. Yeah, slow down, rewind it. I put my time in. Fucking the brains out, make that whole mindless. But I can't stay, baby, my time is timeless. No, this ain't love, this is lust, you not my bitch. Bands out, bitch, I'm the man now. All these jewels on my hands now. Yeah, bitch, I stand out. So I'm just gon' pop it. My ex bitch jumped overboard. She gon' fuck cause I'm poppin'. Wearing shit that you can't afford. So I'm just gon' pop it. My ex bitch jumped overboard. She gon' fuck cause I'm poppin'. Wearing shit that you can't afford.
I bring them bands out. She wanna fuck cause she a fan now. She know I'm the hottest coming hands down. She think I'm the man now. They say that I'm next up. She hop up on the dick and ride it smooth just like the Tesla. I've been chasing paper just trying to stack it like Tetra. Sticks for the lid, but I don't think you should test us. We reckless. So pipe down. You just mad your bitch love this lifestyle. Get piped down. Every time I come, she gon' right down. She act up like a city girl, blow her back out. Like right now. When them bands out, she gon' buzz down. Like right now. When them bands out, she gon' buzz down. When them bands out, she gon' buzz down.
Them bands out. Bitch, I'm the man now. All these jewels on my hands now. Yeah, bitch, I stand out. So I'm just gon' pop it. My ex bitch jumped overboard. She gon' fuck cause I'm poppin'. Wearing shit that you can't afford. So I'm just gon' pop it. My ex bitch jumped overboard. She gon' fuck cause I'm poppin'. Wearing shit that you can't afford.
Yeah. Are we still live, 3?
Yeah, we live.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we live. We live. That was a throwback for y'all.
We've been live.
Okay, that's a for sure throwback.
Damn, we still live. Y'all heard some dope ass songs, man. Some unreleased, or not unreleased, but just some original throwbacks, bro. Which gives y'all an idea that they haven't just started. They didn't really just start this shit like we thought. I thought they barely started this, bro.
Nah. We really just started real like taking it serious as an artist and really want to go in as in like getting our feet in the industry and really like making a name for ourselves and everything.
Hell yeah.
Because at first we was just doing it for the fuck of it, like the fun, like having like just to do it so we can listen to it and be like, you feel me, like this us, you feel me? Yeah. But then when other people start listening to it and telling us like, man, this y'all got it.
I definitely know what you meant when you said you had party songs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's a fucking party.
Bro.
Like that shit, I fuck with that, man. And I know they will too.
We got the man with the plan and the cut, Infinity.
Young manager right here. Shout out Infinity, man.
Sure.
So what's good? We got the So Long yet, or?
Yeah.
All right, nice. So this is their single, y'all. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope y'all like it. I'm already knowing everything y'all play.
Y'all get first dibs on this single, by the way.
Straight up, man.
Nobody really for real, because it is exclusive, man. You pulling something out the bag.
Sure.
Hey, what's dope is they can't download it, they can't steal it, nothing.
Oh God. Published.
There you
go. Yeah. Bag chasing. Hey, Pluto. You going call my mama to the soul room. Them boys on that block, so I ain't coming home. Hey, she wanna leave, I told her move on. I won't stress over no bitch, I told her life goes on. Hey, I tell your man, he better move on. Cause we putting them names up on them tombstones. Hey, I tell your man, he better move on. Cause we putting them names up on them tombstones.
Say I'm a savage, it's the life we living. Tryna survive, can't even call this living. Been hurt so much, I done lost all my feelings. I brought these pills, but it don't help the healing. Chasing this bag, I ain't need a secretary. Don't chase these bitches, these hoes temporary. I keep a gun because it's necessary.
Woo! Somebody commented collab.
Cause we putting the names up on them tombstones.
Say I'm a savage, it's the life we living. Tryna survive, can't even call this living. Been hurt so much, I done lost all my feelings. I brought these pills, but it don't help the healing. Chasing this bag, might need a secretary. Don't chase these bitches, these hoes temporary. I keep a gun because it's necessary. And free my brothers like I'm solitary. Squally called, I told him be strong. We gon' have you waiting as soon as you get home. And free red, I told him be strong. Wish you in these streets, stay with you get home. Deep in this field, just tryna run it up. My penny pass, I never cried so much. These niggas changing, I done had enough. These niggas changing, I done had enough.
I know my mama told her so long. Them boys on that block, so I ain't coming home. Hey, she wanna leave, I told her move on. I won't stress over no bitch, I told her life goes on. Hey, tell your mans he better move on. Cause we putting the names up on them tombstones. Hey, tell your mans he better move on. Cause we putting the names up on them tombstones. Life full of shop, I had to pop him out. Smoking this gas, leave me with cotton mouth. And dude, she wanna leave, I told her walk it out. I told her walk it out. It's over, I believe I ain't gon' reminisce it. I ain't let you in, you made the same decisions. Like you forgot all about the time I was giving to you. I ain't gon' trick these bitches, gon' be bitches. When I hit 18, I got that case to be an athlete. But I still run it up, now niggas mad at me. Go check the scope, my niggas up, we on the killing spree. And now he on his shirt in another memory. Jappy can't do they took my goon away. But where I'm from, this happens every day. They told me just get on my knees and pray. I'm asking God, can he just make go away?
That's a single right there.
Another LA on Lock world premiere. World premiere.
You heard it here first, y'all.
You heard it here first.
Amazing fucking song, you guys. Thank you again, man. I'm honored, bro. I'm really honored, man. Everybody that tuned in, thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Infinity, man. Shout out the man that's gonna help them get there, bro. Who sees their plan.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
We in there, man. Again, it's your boy Steve DeMar. It's the young Oos over there, N3 on the track. 2K or 2Almighty. You know what it is, man. 2K, look at me trying to get a game going and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Thank you guys again, y'all. Blessings, everybody. Peace.